Hello, my name is lillyrosetarot. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check your sun, moon, or rising. This is for Cancer, sun, moon, rising, Venus. If it doesn't resonate, check out my other videos. The collective readings, we are all one. So the collective readings are good because you're going to pull from that, right? It is collective reading. That's what it's intended for. So it finds you, you're probably going to get something out of it. If this doesn't resonate, don't make it fit. If it fits, cool. If it doesn't fit, cool too, right? Leave the rest for somebody. Whatever doesn't resonate. This is a general reading. I do timeless. I do masculine and feminine. I do not do gender. Okay. So I put Cancer, I put you on the side and I put your person on the side. Okay. If you need to flip them, flip them. This could be a combination, right? If you're marrying each other, you're gonna feel like you're kind of on both sides, right? So 54, 24 may be important, 23 may be important, 5, 4, 5, 6 may be important, 5 again, 5 again. So 5s are super important right now, that's for sure. Okay, and then you got 4s again. 4 and 5s maybe is super important. You guys may be different ages, okay, but they're coming in with bring your ideas to life. So they're learning how to manifest, okay? They're learning how to be positive, okay? Looks like you may already have went through some sort of growth, already learned how to manifest, or just learning how to be positive, right? And bringing in good things, because it says magic works through you. And then you have act as if. So this is about acting as if you already have it. If you say, I am successful, you are successful, right? If you say, I am abundant, you are abundant, right? That is how you manifest. And then your connecting energies on the bottom is take a leap of faith. So someone in this connection needs to take a leap of faith. If you're already in this connection, you guys have just came out of some healing together. This could be marriage. This could be together. This could be single. This could be this person's coming in, right? This is a general love reading, right? I will talk about money if money's here, but I don't do like financial, like I mean, I do in like a private, but not in the general. Most people are wanting to know about love. So, I do feel like divine timing's at play because you have the patience here. So some of you may have not talked to this person for a while that's coming in, or you guys have been having some hard times through the growth if you're in a connection. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So this person's needing to kind of catch up with you. It looks like you may have already went through some sort of transformation. This person might be going through some sort of transformation, but they have stuck energy here. They're all tied up. And maybe that's because they're, having a hard time with the separation. For some of you that are separated, okay? But you're going on a journey. A journey is indicated either a physical or a metaphysical journey. Your life will become more fulfilling. And then you have the door to abundance. Hello. So you may be coming into a new career. You may be starting a new business, a new job. You may be like super money focused. This is all tied up. All tied up in this deck is stuck energy. Something or someone is blocking the way. So this person could be letting other people come in between the connection or a job, right? Maybe they're working really hard or they're ascending and trying to work on their stuff, okay? But you have the door to value, okay? The door to value is all about new opportunities, totally unexpected abundance coming after hard work. Universe is ready to give. Time to step through the door. So again, you might be, and then you got the door again. You got 2 doors. So you might have 2 options when it comes to career or like what you want to do right now. You could be in your 30s. But this is all about love, taking a risk, right? And I didn't show you this. There's a unicorn with the overall energy. And this is success and hope, freedom, healing, and magic are available if you just believe. So there's a need for you both to believe. When we are positive, you will come together quickly, especially if you're in a separation, okay? It looks like, Cancer, you're appreciating that connection, and they're having a hard time being away from the connection, okay? Let's pull these cards. Sorry, I'm going to do tarot. I'm going to do tarot next. So, but I love doing this. I just started doing this, and I'm like, oh my God, I love doing it this way. And I like laying them out because I can see what's going on. So, a patience again. This person's having a really hard time from being away from you. They have commitment on the brain. That's why, right? They have decisions, holding back, coming towards you, indecisive. They may be like sending you text messages and not sending them, right? Or writing you text messages and then not sending them. That kind of thing, right? You've went through the transformation. This is the relationship is over, no second chances, growth, transformation, what is dead is dead. This could be you left this connection, right? And transformed, and now you're meeting this person, okay? There's going to be multiple stories here because it is general. You got gold diggers, so be careful of the gold diggers, okay? This person that you left could have been a gold digger. They could have cared about your money, and they didn't appreciate you, but you appreciate someone, okay? Letting you know, enjoying you, good vibes, expressing love. So you may want to express love, or this person may want to express love. You have to put yourself where you are. And then they have separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you. And I'm jumping all over the place, which is not normal when I do these. So there is this like confusion, not knowing where we're going, not knowing what we're doing, indecisiveness. And then you got separation again at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And then you got friendliness. So this could be someone, a friend. You do have needing time, cycles need to take time, timing, healing, progression. Someone's doing healing, right? But you're both missing each other. And I do coming in the energy forward, they could just pop at your house. If this was a friend, they may just pop up. Okay. But this is sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. I think you're both missing each other. I think you're both missing each other. They want to come towards you, right? They're trying to make a decision on what to do with that. Depending on where you sit, I mean, that's what I would say do, right? It depends on how this connection went. And we'll look at the tarot. They want commitment. This is you dedicate yourself to your beliefs and wholeheartedly know that love is this essence of the very beginning. So they're trying to be positive. They're trying, it seems like you're already like went through this like metamorphosis and they're still going through it. Okay. Loyalty. Your reability, I suck at reading, sorry guys. Your loyalty is what is your power, right? Cancers are very loyal. Like when they're in a connection, they are loyal. Okay, they're not like flighty. I mean, they're flighty people like me, but they're very devoted. They're very family orientated. When they give their heart, cancers give their heart. You know, sometimes cancers give their heart too much, but we all do at some point. You know, their energy is ex-lover, uncover, love triangle, sleeping with an ex, someone you know. So, I'm not sure if you may have walked away and you went back to an ex or they did. Okay. Or this person, like I said, is a new person and they just love somebody that cheated on them and they're recuperating and they're healing, right? Looking within, inner knowing, self awareness, and honesty. Yeah, they're trying to get honest with themselves. They're trying to go within. They're trying to heal. Okay. You've got sketchy, unsure of you, playing games, weighing out options. So, like I said, put yourself where you need to be. I'm not sure if you maybe self sabotage this connection or they did. Okay. It does look like there's some self sabotage going on here. It looks like you guys both may have had people in the past that didn't appreciate you. You're in a healing phase, right? Which a lot of us are doing right now. Busted detective work, secrets exposed, surprised, and shocked. So there's some sort of shocking news you may hear about this person, okay? Or just them showing up at your door. That might be shocking. Okay, let's pull. I'm going to pull on your person, Cancer. I'm going to see what's going on with your person. And I'm using the Tarot of Sexual Magic today because I love them for love readings. And we're going to see what's going on. So I'm going to pull in your person. So think about the person. If you don't have a person, think about the qualities you want in a person, right? Like think about, I just told my son this the other day. If you put out what you want in a relationship, that is what you will get. If you treat people, you know, if you realize your worth, you're going to get someone that's going to realize your worth. Okay. Love comes within first. Okay. And Cancer, I know that's a struggle because you guys are usually more like givers. So it can be past. It can be hard. You got the 8 of Wands, which is communication. Yeah, for some of you, you already came in contact with this person. You got the Mad Chalices there. Yeah. And then you have Temperance, which is all about patience. So you guys may, it's for those of you that are in no contact, you're obviously separated right now. You're not doing very good. Some of you could be using codependencies, or they may be using codependencies to suppress feelings right now, and that's where there's needing to be healing done. But that's why Temperance is here. Temperance is angels and guides and God, bringing us together. But there is a need to heal first. God's not going to bring it together until you do the work, right? So, sorry, only one. Oh, yeah. There definitely looks like there's some stuck energy. And then you've got, oh, Lord. This card always gets me. Okay. Completely happy, penetration, talking a lot, crazy sexual energy. So the sexual energy may have scared you both away or scared somebody away. Okay. Maybe, I'm not trying to steal from a reader or anything. But I always like listening to my own because I listen, right? And this reader is amazing. Her name is Kino, Kino Tarot, Tarot. She is a bomb reader. And this kind of giving me that vibe of like, maybe you both were in relationships where you were the giver, right? And it was all hot and heavy in the beginning and then done, right? They ghost you. And then you don't talk to them again, right? This situation is similar, but it's not similar in the fact of it looks like there's stability. There's able for growth here. Do I know how long that is? No, because it's a general reading and everyone's story is going to be different. But you are having the Nine of Cups. So either you offered someone a cup or they offered you. But this person's shy. This person's shy to come in. He does have romantic feelings. Could be a crush. Could be a friend. Two different energies coming together as one, mixing a potion, healing, moderation, and take your time. Again, patience. That nobody wants to hear that. Patience. I'm the most impatient person. I freaking hate patience. Okay? So I understand it. But this is all about making time for sexual pleasures. This is about communication. This is about things moving fast. This could have moved fast and someone may have pulled away. Okay? We have bored in love, giving up, not having time for you. So someone's jealous. Either you're jealous because this person's not showing you attention, or vice versa. Okay. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which is tied up, giving up on love. Or do we keep it going? There's two energies of like self-sabotage. And we've already said that, right? There is passion. There is this desire. There is this healing energy. There's a love energy. There's fast movement energy. Cupid's arrows, so make sure that we're not self-sabotaging, okay? But this may, cross watchers, make sure you're not self-sabotaging, okay? I'm just going to read the cards and see what I say. So some of you may be not sleeping at night. Some of you may be, we'll talk about the masculine first, what I think the masculine is doing. The masculine is definitely fantasizing about sleeping with you, okay? They want to be your protector. They want to come in and romance you, okay? They may want to feed you. They may want to like cook you breakfast in bed. They are jealous. They do think that you might have another connection, but they want balance. You heal them. You may tame their demons, right? You may balance them out. Okay. Now let's go for the feminine. You are shy. This person, you may feel like they're more attractive than you are. So that's something you need to work on. You're almost like this person's looking at you like, me? Little old me? You want me? Okay, go ahead and feed me some grapes. So I feel like you have a soft spot for this person. You may give in to this person. I do feel like you're trying to seduce them a little bit. I do feel like you just want to lay in bed with them all day long and like eat, watch movies, and do bad things to each other. Okay. You do want this person to take control of you. You may be a dominant person, but I think that you also want them to dominate you as well. You got the heavy burdens with the Ten of Wands. So this might be a burden on the connection is not opening up and expressing, right? It does look like that's going to happen. It looks like it's already happened. And then there's been some sort of break, and that's needed with Temperance, okay? So let's pull on that and see what's going on. Okay. What's going on with this Knight of Cups here? Who is this Knight of Cups? What's going on with this Knight of Cups? This is Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Sagittarius. And then you got the Nine of Swords, which is accepting each other's faults. Accepting the people for who you truly are. And maybe you thought this person was different than the way they really are. But this is also about having anxiety about the connection. like not being able to sleep at night, right? There's this like just like wanting to like lay in bed together and like I don't know. Yeah, 2 of coins. Some of you could so yeah, justice. Okay. Some of them could have been going through a legal situation, a divorce or something, and they had walked away from something with the 8 of Cups. Okay. There is the 2 of Coins. They could have been trying to balance out their work life with their love life, or they had to pick somebody or something. Okay. And maybe they picked something over you. Okay. But they want to work together. They want to collaborate. You got the 2 and the 3, which is progression. Okay. But this could all be like baggage. Okay. Like maybe they didn't feel good enough. Okay. And they had to release this in order to come forward. And this to me is always like figuring out how they're going to bring the connection together. Okay. Let's go on to Temperance. Temperance, please. Temperance. There we go. Damn, Knight of Swords. So communication pretty quickly, Wheel of Fortune, and then you got the Sun. Oh, Divine Masculine, Leo. The King of Swords, the Fool, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Do not get fixated on signs, okay? This person could have self-sabotaged. They may have needed to work on things. They're ready to take a leap of faith. They do want to communicate, and they want to change the world. They want to change the the situation, but timing is at play, right? Divine might have a plan, a different plan for the connection. I do feel like they really care about you, whoever you're thinking about. I really do. I think they want to take a leap towards you, but I think they keep going back and forth. And the 8 of Coins, yeah, they're not working on, they may like 1 minute they're like, yeah, I'm going to go for it. And the next minute they're like, I'm just going to give up. I'm not going to go for it. I'm scared. I'm nervous. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Again, communication. Shooting star might be important. Oh my god, these cards are like flimsy. Okay, 2 of Cups. Oh my god. Okay, so we got the Knight of Swords. Again, communication. Strong air here. Doesn't have to be. It could just be in their chart, you guys. It's a general. Don't ever get fixated on signs. You will pick the wrong person, okay? 2 of Cups. 2 people that have mutual feelings for each other, okay? Wanting to get a leap of faith, wanting to bring this together with the 8 of Coins, still wanting to work on it. Could be focused on work. They may have like doe eyes, or you have doe eyes. It's a very gentle, kind soul. Or this is your energy, but the Knight of Swords, again, coming in quickly, fighting for the connection. I feel like this person's got their war paint on. They're like ready to fight. They're like, I'm coming in. I'm going to fight for this. I'm going to communicate. I'm going to say what I need to say. Boom. Right? Or this is your energy. Okay. What's going on with it all depends on where you sit. Death, transformation, endings, new beginnings. Yeah. They've definitely ended something. So again, you guys could be marrying each other, going through the same thing. You had death on your side. Now they have death on their side. Okay. And the 6 of Pentacles is all about, giving and taking, right? Sharing. But it's also, to me, like the 2 of Cups as well. There's the Empress. Yeah, I feel like this person, again, the Sun at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this person has some insecurities about, like, maybe they put you up on a pedestal. We should never put anybody on a pedestal, because then that ruins our confidence, right? Everyone's just as good as anybody, okay? Nobody's better than anybody. Our souls don't look any different than anybody else's. Our souls are all look the same. We're all different, obviously. Some souls are not very wanting to do good things on earth, but my point is that appearances don't matter, okay? And there is a need to accept each other for who you are on the outside versus in the inside, okay? Yeah, okay, this person could have ghosted you, or you could have ghosted them. You weren't paying attention to this person. There was no lack of reciprocity here. And it is leveled you guys as up. Queen of Wands, super attracted. There could have been another person. But I just find this is like you being in your power. You're sexy. You've transformed. You may look totally different when you come back together with this person. You may have changed your hair multiple times. Again, there could have been a third party. And then you got Taurus here and Scorpio. And then Leo at the bottom of the deck. 7 of Pentacles. What's going on with that? 7 of Pentacles, please. Seven of Pentacles for Cancer. Thank you. How many is that? 1, 2. I'll take them. Queen of Coins. So again, we got the Empress energy here, okay? We're dealing with the Divine Feminine. I do feel like we're dealing with the Divine Masculine, but Divine Masculine, depending on where you're at, they could still be trying to level up, okay? Because they do have the King of Swords here. There could be an age difference. You got the Page of Swords. They're watching you. You might be watching them. They're ready to take the mask off, okay? They may have been wearing a mask. 7 of Coins. There was no work on this, but there's still work to be done. You got the Queen of Coins in Judgment. Rebirth, right? Making the call or texting. Seeing your worth. Seeing that you can build together. Got 2 7s here. You got a lot of material things going on here. So there may be money involved. Like you might just both be focused on your work, or you're going to work together, okay? Or that's planning to me as well. Ace of Cups. Yeah. This is, some of you, this is just new love coming in. Okay, if you're dating online, just be careful who you're dating, right? Oh my God, I think it's so funny how people date these days. I think it's funny how, like, people just think they're just going to get what they want. It's like, no, sorry. Don't judge my character as a person. I think that irritates me more than anyone when someone expects something out of you. And I think a lot of people expect stuff from you and you don't even know the person. It's like, really? Back up. I just think people are weird these days in the dating world. I'm like, yeah, no thanks. Okay. 7 of Swords. So we've got someone trying to sneak back in. Someone got to snuck out. Okay, you got the Ace of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Knight of Coins. This person has taken off their mask. They're not wearing it. They do want to come and apologize, or this is your energy. 4 of Wands. Wanting, this is the 11-11, right? This is soulmate connection. Wanting to build a home together. Someone could be offering you money for a home. You could have started some sort of new, sorry, I'm going off here for a little bit. Some of you could have started a new career or started some sort of private business, okay? And you could be working out of your home. And for those of you that aren't, like, don't care about love, right? This is what I'm seeing, okay? I don't know why. Someone needs to hear it. Anyway, could be working out of your home. This is going to bring you emotional fulfillment. This is like, I love this. This makes me happy, okay? And you're laying down those burdens, okay? And you're going to do something that you really, really are happy about when it comes to career, okay? Some of you could have got just a little promotion there in your career. Okay. I want to pull some clarifiers and get some advice. I like to give Cancer some advice. What are some advice for Cancer? What do they need to know? Advice for Cancer. Advice for Cancer. Now you have the Divine Masculine, like I said. I do think this is a Empress and Emperor vibe. You guys are leveling up, okay? You might still be leveling up to like Sun and Moon, right? Because you got the Divine Feminine, who's the Moon. You got the Divine Masculine, who's the Sun. Those are only going to have a certain percentage of you guys, right? But for some of you, this is just somebody blocked this connection. Either you blocked it, they blocked it. There was blocked obstacles, okay? That could be anything. But it was a blessing because you're coming back to different people. The way it happened before, it wasn't going to work. Renewed hope. Ghosted. Got a lot of ghosting going on these days. I'm telling you, when I was younger, I didn't get ghosted. I didn't even know there was a thing. But now I understand ghosting, right? You don't understand something until you heal. And then you realize, ghosting could come from childhood trauma, self-sabotage, leaving you before you leave them, right? There's so much that's going on. Or they were in a situation and they didn't want to hurt you. There's so many things that why people can ghost people, right? Scared, not feeling good enough. Boom, ghosted, right? That is a new thing, but I think this is because people are hiding their emotions, right? And not being open and honest about what's going on in their life. They'd rather just ghost you, which, everyone's different. I'm not really a ghoster. I just say, listen, I don't like you. I don't know why I've always been like that. If I don't like you, I'm just gonna tell you I don't like you. I don't want you to wait for me. You know, I don't like people waiting for me. So that's just how I am. But you do feel safe, comfortable, and comfortable with this person. They do feel safe, comfortable, and comfortable with you. You may feel like home. They may feel like home with the home and the safety card, okay? And then you got dating, meeting someone new. Some of you are just meeting somebody new, and this is a new person. Only let in people, follow your intuition, right? Follow your intuition. Go slow with that Page of Pentacles, right? Start off as a friendship. If you're looking for longevity, start off as a friendship. If you're looking for a one night stand, do whatever the hell you want to do, right? But if you're looking for commitment, then you take it slow. That's just tried and true, right? Do I know people that have slept together on the first night and they live happily ever after for 20 years? Yeah, of course. Does that normally happen? No, because when the passion is so hot, right? It fizzles out really quickly most of the time. And then they're going to ghost you. But then they're going to realize what they lost and then they're going to come back. Okay? So, dating somebody new, some of you are dating somebody new. Okay? I'm going to pull on your person, your divine partner here, that what they want to say to you. How many minutes am I at? I don't even know. 26? Oh, that's not bad. Dude, last night I did the longest reading. Oh my God. I was not expecting to do a long reading like that. Okay, what? And then I might pull, I'm being drawn to pull this other card over here. I'm going to save these. I'm pulling one more. Okay. I want to pull these. I just want to get some more advice for Cancer. Cancer, I think you're going to be fine. I think you're doing the healing. I think your person sees your worth. I think they need to get to the appreciation side. You appreciate the connection. I think they're still stuck. Okay? For the majority of you. I'm just going to be honest. But I do see them coming back around, right? I mean, I do see that. But again, remember, tarot card readings, when you're watching, or if you get one, it could be anywhere from 8 months to a year. And then you've got divine intervention. And then you've got free will. Okay? And then you've got, other people self-sabotaging all this shit. That all plays into it. Right? One more. Actually, two more probably. There you go. Fork in the road. Direction, change, options, free will. Like I just said, free will choice. There is free will. Okay? And you have to remember that. And everyone heals in their own time. And there is a need for patience. It doesn't look like, it looks like they're more impatient than you are, but that could have been your energy. I don't know. The moment of truth, crisis, possibilities, turning point, change in circumstances. Things are going to change. You're hoping they're going to change with the person. Look at, they're like crossing their fingers, like, please, God, bring this person back. Please. Okay. Snap. Resources, needing materials, flow, wealth, essential in life, spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality, grounded roots, abandonment, physical health, life force. So again, doing the healing, right? Going within, trying to work in your wealth. Oh my God, this is not the deck I wanted to grab because I'm not a great reader, but it doesn't really matter. Heartbreak, influences, sorrow, grief, funk, sadness, mourning, distress, letting down, gloomy, helplessness, regret, crisis, unhappy, hurt, bitter, devastated, emotional pain. Damn. Jack loves Diane. There's still love here. Okay. Otherwise, there wouldn't be this broken heart. There is this coming together. And then you got slingshot. Tension, strain, sudden anxiety, pressure, launch, stress, pull, set in motion, focus, beginning, force, change, pulled, opposite directions, ready, aim, fire. Yeah, I think this person was pulled in another direction, okay? Or you were, right, Cancer? And then you got control, defensiveness, target, handicapped, held back. They got a lot of stuck, held back energy. Feeling powerless, like it was out of their hands for some reason. Somebody could have literally been in jail with the handcuffs, okay? But then we get the cake. celebration, ceremony, party, gathering with friends. You may meet this person at a gathering or a wedding, or you did, or an event, or graduation, anniversary, wedding, prom, birthday, awareness, celebration. This way, or you're going to celebrate together as well. Okay, so there's a few things. I didn't mean to pull that deck. That was not the deck I was thinking it was, but whatever. I don't know where the other deck is. I think they're both like that. I guess I need another deck. Those decks are so hard for me to read. Okay. Anyway, I'll get better reading for you. I promise. I have been working on myself. There you go. Like we said, I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. Okay. This is for the person that ghosted. So put yourself where you need to where you belong. Okay, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. The distance between us kills me. Yeah, they're not doing very good. They're not doing good with the separation. Uh, it looks like they're coming out of it. Though it looks like they're leaving it behind. It doesn't. They don't got the 5 cups. They don't got the 4 cups. You know, it's more like they're like googly eyed. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. Yeah, what I just say. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Some of you, the connection was too intense and it scared the shit out of this person. They are highly attracted to you. And they were like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to run and I'm going to ghost you because that's how I deal with things. Okay, Cancer, I wish you nothing but the best and God bless.